Good morning and welcome to another episode of Good Morning Conshy. I am your host, Teresa Brown Paris. I'm glad you can join us today. For today's quote, because of this is Hispanic Heritage Month, we started on the 15th of September and she's going to be end on the 15th of October. I do believe that every person has an equal opportunity to be a good and wise judge, regardless of their background or life experiences. And that is by Judge Sonia Sotomayor. All right. So those of you who are with us today, please like and share this video, and then you could be in for a drawing of our drawing for this month is a Fiend gift card for $20. Just like and share, and we'll be right back with our guest, which is Nelly Jimenez of ACLAMO. Nelly, welcome. Nelly Jimenez is the Executive Director and CEO of ACLAMO. She's appointed a member of the Pennsylvania Governor's Advisory Commission on Latino Affairs. And she was the Exceptional Woman 2020 Mission Award. I'm sorry, I messed it up, my bad. She was the Exceptional Woman of 2020 Mission Ally Award. Nelly, welcome to Good Morning Conshy.
Good morning. Thank you so much, Teresa, for having me today.
My pleasure. Well, it's Hispanic Heritage Month. We have to show up, yes, show what we do, who we are, let folks know that we are here to make an impact. So, Nelly, welcome again to Good Morning Conshy. So, tell us who Nelly is, and then we'll get into ACLAMO.
So, Nelly is an immigrant from Venezuela who became U.S. citizen. So, I'm Venezuelan American. But I always say I'm a mix of the best of Venezuela and United States. I'm a very proud immigrant. I'm a very proud woman, Latina, mother, and I lead one of the largest organizations for Latinos in Montgomery County. So I am very, very proud of my team, the work that we do. And, I get to use my voice every day to advocate for the issues that are impactful for our community. So I'm very, very lucky and very, very blessed.
Awesome. That is great. Nelly, when I was in college in Barbados, I went to Venezuela a couple of times. Barbados. Loved it over there. All right. So how does this role prepare you for ACLAMO? What is ACLAMO? How did you actually get that off the ground and going?
So ACLAMO has been in existence for 44 years. So I didn't, created it. When I came, ACLAMO was really in a moment where they really wanted it to take the organization to the next level. Mm-hmm. And they wanted that leader that, will put the organization in the map. Right? Like we have been doing a lot of work, ground roots work, and they wanted it now to have an organization that was a little bit more structured, more technologically advanced. So they hire me. I have to go through an interview, and they said, Nelly, you're it. And since then, I haven't stopped working. It's been a lot of work, but we went from being 7 staff members to be more than 50 now. We have tripled our budget. We have more services than ever. We have grown to be now one of the lead organizations, not only for Latinos, but in the county, providing services to Latinos and other minority communities. So I have been blessed to being able to really not only making sure that our clients, the people that are around us, have the services that they deserve, but also putting the organization at the local, state, and national So we are very, very proud of what we have done together through these last 6 years.
Yes.
I started July 1st, 2015, Teresa. I remember that day like yesterday. And I always tell people, ACLAMO is my job because they pay me, right? Like that's a job, but it's also my passion. It's my mission. It's my way of life. Like I work many, many hours, non-stop. Many times we work 7 days a week, and that's what people don't see. But because it's my mission, it doesn't bother me, right? And I do have a very good family that is very, very supportive towards my career and my passions and helping others. Um, I take with pride, but also being humble, right, of the opportunity to represent my community everywhere I go.
That is so true, and it's also true that once you're passionate about something, it's never actually work. You just enjoy what you do and do it to all end.
I can't believe they pay me to do, because this is
I
it.
know.
Like some people, their mission is going, all across the world to help others. I get to help my neighbors, the people in our communities, the people who are here. So I'm very lucky.
That you have done a lot of, and I'm amazed at how great your staff has grown to, which is really cool. So how many offices do you have? You were in Norristown alone at one point, but you have grown since.
Yeah, we have Norristown. We own the building in Marshall Street, but then we have been renting for the last 4 years in SAC. We started with one classroom, then we went to three classrooms, and now we have five classrooms there. So we've been growing and growing and growing. In SAC has been very, very nice. Whitney is the executive director. We have worked together, and she has allowed me to rent more and more space. And then we have our office that we have in Pottstown, and we own that building. It's a beautiful building, Teresa. You have to come and visit it. It's an old church that
Oh,
has been there for many years. So it's a beautiful, beautiful building. And then we have a satellite in Lansdale that closed through the pandemic, but we were yesterday negotiating again how to come back to it. So we have four locations right now and growing.
that's amazing. You mentioned classrooms. What do you do at ACLAMO to have classrooms? What's a typical
So
day like?
So we have about 20 programs, about over 20 programs that we divide in three areas of expertise. So one is education for children and adults. The second one is social services, and the third one is health and wellness. Within those three baskets of services, we have all of the programs. In our education program, we have the program for youth. In our program for youth, we offer summer program, we offer after school programs, we offer mommy and me activities for the little ones.
Hmm.
We have kindergarten. So we have a lot of program for children. I believe that education is a agent of change, right? When you provide education to our children are able to be independent, to go and get better jobs, to create wealth for them and their families. So education is a very important piece for us in ACLAMO. So we invest a lot of time on that. And then we have, we offer, and it's dependent on the time. Right now with the pandemic, it has been hard, but we offer a lot of classes on technology, or English as a second language, citizenship. We have some classes about advocacy that we do
Hmm.
with our clients, so they can find their voice and raise them when something is unjust, right? And then we have the social services, that we have their immigration, we have fatherhood, if someone get a ticket, if someone wants to register the children to school, like the day-to-day things. We also deal with domestic violence. We also deal there with child abuse, family issues. So we have a whole department of social services, and then we have our health and wellness, right? And then in the
Hmm.
health and wellness, we provide support for people to navigate to be able to apply for health insurance. But we also help them with activities that we do. So we were talking, Teresa, you and me today. This is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So
Yes.
today we have an activity with our clients about that, right? You need to get tested. You need to go and get the screen, right? So those kind of informations that sometimes you don't hear, or that our people sometimes hear in English, they may not understand. All of our services are bilingual. Most of our staff are Spanish speakers, so they can speak Spanish to our clients, but we can also speak English to those that don't speak
Right, right.
Spanish. So we also have a housing program that is large, and we do run the contact tracing program we are one of the 3 agencies that run the contact tracing for the county. So we provide bilingual services there. And so we have a lot of program. It will be forever this, but those are an overview. That's why we need classrooms, because we do a
I
lot
know.
of things.
It sounds
We do fun things, right, Teresa? Like we introduced 3 years ago yoga to our clients. And at the beginning, they were like, yoga. Even me, I was like, yoga? I have never done that. Yoga is hard. And it's healthy. And a lot of the parents have told us that after going through the classes in yoga, they have feel more relaxed, more, center. And so it's very neat to introduce new ideas to the kids and to the parents.
great. And you being in Norristown is a great fit because of the high population of Hispanics that are there, which is a great fit for you. Do you have any working relationship with the school district whereby you're able to go in there and partner with them?
Yes, so we don't exactly go there because we have our own locations, but we do partner with them. We are in constant communication. We actually have invited them to come and talk to our parents.
Hmm.
When they do any communication in Spanish, we try to make sure to send it to our parents. We do registrations with them. So yes, we do have, and that's important, right? That you work with your school district, but not only the one in Norristown, in Poston too. Remember that we're not only in Norristown, we're, everywhere in Cochohocan. We have been helping some people that were affected by Ida. That's something that we have take on, making sure that people that were affected by Ida can get the support, that they know that they have to apply for FEMA, what other services we can offer. We have a food pantry in ACLAMO, so if people need food, we can always help them. So we have a lot of services, Teresa. I will be here talking forever.
I didn't know about the food pantry, but that's great. And the food pantry is for what hours? Is it restricted for certain hours or days?
Yeah, it is restricted because of COVID right now. We're not opening. We're only opening. We either prepare the stuff, or we serve it to the people who already have appointments, or they can come and they can make an appointment with us, and we bring them. Right now, our focus with the food pantry is really Ida survivors. So if they were affected, because we're receiving a lot of donations from Ida, so that's our focus right now in the next couple of months, making sure that our Ida survivors from all walks of life, if you were impacted by Ida, we love you. We're gonna be here for you. It doesn't matter if you speak Spanish or English. If you need our help, you can contact us, and we will try to make sure that no one should be going hungry, Teresa. That's part of my advocacy piece,
Abs-
right?
Absolutely. Now you mentioned that you're part of contract tracing. You've been very forefront for since last year when COVID came out. How does that affected your community? Do you think you're at a good standing now? Like have your community reached herd immunity? Are we still working on that?
Well, I think my community is part of the larger community, and as a larger community, we have not reached the herd immunity, right? And that's what people need to understand. It's not about one group or the other. We are
Right.
all interconnected, and if one group or the other doesn't do it, then it affects all of us, right? Because we're in a pandemic. It's a public health threat against all of us. So we have to get together against that virus, right? So we have done testing, COVID testing. We have done flu shot clinics, COVID clinics. We have done a lot of campaigns around, get vaccinated. I got vaccinated early on, and we work with people, so we're very exposed. We have a whole department of health and wellness, so we work with also homeless, and so we got vaccinated very early on. But I tell people that once we all realize how important this is and how we're protecting others that may not be able to get vaccinated. Remember, Teresa, that not everybody is going to be able to get vaccinated, right? But for those who are, we should get vaccinated, because it's not about you. It's about everybody in one community. And that community need us now. We need each other, and we need to work together to reach that herd immunity that we haven't been able to reach. Some of our the majority of clients for ACLAMO have come and get the vaccine, but some of them haven't chose to do it yet. We're still working with them. We still give them the fact. I think it hurt a lot that in the beginning there was so much confusion and so many lies, and still people still lie about it. But we want to make sure that also we don't want to create enemies. We want them to keep hearing us, and we want to have a conversation, a civil conversation, so they can learn why it's important to get vaccinated. So for those that still have doubt, we're still working with them. And some of them have changed their minds and have said, you know what, I'm going to get vaccinated, and have gotten
Right.
vaccinated. So
Okay. Now, what I love about your program also is that you have found a way to combat that hesitancy, whereby you go and meet the clients where they are. So
yes.
you pack up and you go and get them vaccinated.
Well,
How has that been working out?
yeah, I think there is a part of it that I think is important in ACLAMO, right? Like, we have grown a lot, but we have not forgotten our roots, where we came from. And we came from a group of leaders, community leaders, that were very grassroots and saw something wasn't happening in our community. And I think with that same thought in mind, we want to grow, but we want to still be rooted in the community. And it is important for us to go into our community and talk to our people. I'm not the CEO, Teresa, that I'm sitting here. No. If you see me, I'm with my, moving boxes. And the
Yes.
thing with all my directors, it's not Nelly only, it's all my staff. We're going to the vaccine clinics. We're vaccinating people. We're distributing food, because we don't want to lose that. So I think that has been important, because it developed a personal relationship that people needs to build that trust. And I won't change that. Like, that's, I think, for me, the key of the success of ACLAMO. ACLAMO is nothing without our community. And I think that's important to remember.
Awesome. So, what do you see, or how do you see ACLAMO's growth in the next 3 to 5 years?
Oh my goodness, Teresa, that's a wonderful. So I think one of the things I'm very, very proud of our contributions. Aclamo is Latino-led, Latino run, and we have been able to, as we grow, open up our doors to serve more and more people in the communities that we are, right? That fills me with joy, because sometimes people hear so many negativity outside, right,
Mhm.
about our communities. And being able to provide services to everybody in the community, like keeping in mind that, of course, our Latino community is part of our, main mission, but also that we're opening to other communities that need us, fills me with joy. So I see ACLAMO in 3 to 5 years more established in Lansdale. We really have grown, our community have grown in Lansdale, and I see us being more present in Lansdale and Boston, and making sure that we grow, but we also provide the best quality services that we can, so without losing the quality of the programs. So I want to grow like this, but I also want to grow like this, and I
Yes.
want to grow here and here, right? We have been very mindful about who comes to work with ACLAMO, but we also want to make sure that everybody in ACLAMO that work for us have good benefits and good salaries. So working on that piece. So it is I see ACLAMO growing on programming, but the quality and the benefit for the staff also growing. We many times forget, we focus on the nonprofit, but people made those nonprofits. My staff makes those nonprofit. I want to grow with them, and I want them to feel happy to work in ACLAMO. So I think the growth goes here, here,
Right.
you know.
Wide and deep.
Yes.
Awesome. Now, one thing I wanted to about your advocacy. Do you have, like, within your organization, a legislative person or team to help to make sure so you can know the laws that are coming down and how that affect ACLAMOs
Yes. So
and the
we
service they provide?
Yeah, so we do have our manager for public affairs. She has a community outreach worker that works with her on the advocacy piece. Now, I always, it's important to listen to understand in nonprofits, we advocate every day for the clients, right? Like that's the advocacy that we do as we provide services. And then there is this advocacy at the state, at the local, with the municipalities, right? So we advocate at the local level for lead poisoning, right? For all of our kids, because it's not only Latinos, right? Like lead poisoning is a big issue. For example, in Norristown, and then we have, the police, right? Like how do we advocate community relations with the police? So that has been locally a couple of examples. Then at the state level, with the governor, right? And I do have a position of privilege in the sense that I'm one of the commissioners. So I get to talk, I get to see what is happening in the community, and I get to take it to the state level, right? Advocating for policies, advocating to make sure that other organizations, that the resources are divided among everybody at the state level, and then nationwide, making sure that not only ACLAMO, but voices of other Latinos, of
Right.
businesses get heard, all around the nation. So we have, and then we advocate for education, of course, for fair education. That's one of our big campaigns, and immigration issues. I am a big believer of DACA, and I can't wait until DACA finds its way for a path to citizenship. And that has been, I think, one of my fights, together with a lot of many advocates through the last 12, 15 years around DACA. So we want to make sure that definitely people hear what we have to say. And again, making sure that we advocate at all levels.
All right, Nelly, thank you so much for being with us. And ACLAMO, being a nonprofit, thrives on donations also. So please, folks, if you're able to donate to ACLAMO's programs, please do at aclamo.org. Nelly, thank you so much for being with us here at Good Morning Country. We love having you here with us. And now stand by for a word from one of our local sponsors.
Are you dealing with estate or loan documents? Or perhaps an international business? Welcome to Paris Mobile Notary, your solution for notary services 24/7, 365. At PMN, we put customer service first, coming to you for all your notary needs, including apostille and authentication, document delivery, I-9 verifications, estate documents, prenup and postnup agreements, affidavit, mortgage documents, identity verifications, and so much more. We proudly serve Montgomery, Bucks, Delaware, Chester, and Philadelphia counties, and can't wait to work with you. So contact us today for your next signing at parismobilenotary.com or call us at 610-825-3300. Paris Mobile Notary, at your service anytime, anywhere.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, thank you guys for staying with us. Our next guest coming up is Limon Ownership Friends. We have here Limon Ownership opened up in Conshy in 2010. After success, opened a second location in Ambler. Currently, they're offering franchising opportunities. And one of the owners is Karina Vargas, and she's going to introduce to you her team. Hey, Karina, welcome, guys.
Hi, Teresa. How are you?
I am doing fabulous. Glad you're here.
Let me introduce you my partners, Carmen, Manuel,
good morning, Conshy.
And my husband, Isaiah.
Hey, Isaiah. Awesome. Welcome, team. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, I first heard of Limon when you were on your first location there on Fayette Street. Tell us about you first, Karina, about you, your story.
Well, basically, we all knew each other because we used to work together at the restaurant, and we were co-workers, and we saw a place for rent in Fayette Street, and basically, we decided to go take a look and then become partners and so on.
Just like that. Awesome.
Yeah, it sounds easy, but it's more complicated than that.
Yes. And one thing about that location, you were always busy.
Yes. Thank God we were always busy, and it was our push to the business. And we were really success in our first location. Then we decided that people were really liking our food, and then we opened our second location in Ambler in 2012.
Okay, great. Now, do you own all those locations? What's the concept behind Limon?
Let me just give Manuel the chance to talk a little bit about it.
Okay, what was the question? I'm sorry.
What's the concept behind Limon? The name, and how does Limon operate?
Okay, so first of all, my name is Manuel, one of the founders. Good morning, Conshy. I want to thank all of our customers. Without them, we will be that successful. So the concept is very simple. Limon, we are casual fast food. That's what we do. It's been very successful the way we are doing it. Casual fast food, and concentrate on consistency. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Let me just add something to what Manuel just said. We actually opened during the recession. We got our place in 2009.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, we were thinking about do something fresh, not that expensive, for casual Mexican food, because everything that was in Conshy at that time was a little more upscale. So that's how we became with that idea. And let me tell you that El Limon idea came because they're all from Michoacan, and they are actually, Michoacan is one of the most, how do you say it, like the lines? Agricultural. They do a lot of lines in
okay.
the agricultural part of it.
Yeah. We used to pick limes. That's what we used to do. So that's where the name came from. That's the name, El Limon. Because that's how we used to work there. We used to survive cutting limes.
Nice.
Limes.
The cashew lime.
Yes, that's the main source of living in our town. Mm-hmm.
Right. Now, do you get your produce locally or do you have imports?
They do
No,
import.
no, we used to work locally for somebody else, back in those times, a long time ago. So
Who
that's
was the
how we
workers?
came up with the name. We were just like a regular employees working for somebody else. We did not produce or go international or nothing like that. No.
Okay. So now tell me, now you have a couple locations. How does that become?
Well, we have currently 10 locations that are owned by us, corporate owned, and we have in 2020 we start franchising, and we currently have 10 franchises. 10 franchises.
Wow, that's amazing. In what states? All in Pennsylvania?
All in Pennsylvania. All in Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. In what counties? I know Montgomery County.
Yeah, we actually have Montgomery County, Chester County, and what is
Bucks County.
Bucks County, Delaware County.
Delaware County also.
Nice. How do you see the growth of El Limon? Do you hope to go into other states?
Yes, eventually we will. We will go to Delaware and New Jersey. Once we cover all that states, hopefully we'll grow and go to more states, the whole country, if possible.
Okay. How do you come up with your menu items? Who is the brains behind it and the chef behind it all?
Everybody's idea. Everybody put a little piece to the puzzle.
Oh, okay.
Always together, yes. They will come with, even she's from Costa Rica, she will come with an idea. We have him that knows more about, Isaias that knows more about food, but we put ideas. Everybody put an idea.
And let me tell you that the customers also put ideas to our menu.
Nice. And you know what I like about this, guys? Only in America that immigrants can come here and build and live on their dream and really make it work. You guys are all immigrants. I am an immigrant, and Nelly's an immigrant. So that says, I mean, this is just a great country for us to be able to come here and live out our dreams. Just beautiful.
Yes, it is.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So now, how was your back in COVID days? How did you guys manage? How was that for you?
Well, basically, we had before COVID, our takeout was 40% in all our businesses, and after COVID, obviously, we did 100%, and our food is really, it's good for takeout. Basically, it's good for takeout. Take it home, eat it with your family, watch a movie, etc. For dinner, we are not
All
that
locations.
expensive. In
Right.
all locations, we all have the same menu, and well, basically, close our doors and open our windows, right? That's how it worked.
Awesome. And so you offer, like, I can place an order through the ordering apps. What apps are you on right now
What do you mean by what apps?
for ordering takeout orders?
Okay.
Oh, basically, we have the website at www.elimontaquerias.com.
Mhm.
They order online ordering. We also have Grubhub and DoorDash in most of our restaurants. Some of them even have Uber Eats.
Uber Eats.
Uber
And-
Eats, right.
Mhm. And basically, we also take phone calls like old school and yes,
That's old
a little
school.
bit of everything. A little bit of everything. We want to keep updating as much as technology keeps updating, right? So we try to do our best and the easiest for our customers.
Okay. And I see that you have outdoor dining. How's that been working out for you?
It's working fine. Some of the locations have, like outdoor seating. Some of the locations doesn't have it, but we know it works okay. People like to sit outside as much as possible.
It
Okay.
helps a lot. That outdoor dining is helping a lot. People is more comfortable sitting outside. So whenever we have a chance, we open in the parking lot or on the sidewalk. It helps a lot, the outdoor dining.
And also, during COVID, the townships helped a lot. where the restaurants were located. Some of them give us ideas. Like Conshy, for example, we did our outside dining in our parking lot. They let us put tents outside, and that really helped us. And customer really liked them, and we have to adjust to it as well.
And
Okay, great.
sometimes they close the street, even the street, so we can put tables at the
Mhm.
street.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's great. So wait, what are some of your favorite dishes? Like based on the towns that you are, do you find that you have a particular dish that is really popular in Conshohocken, but not so popular in Ambler? What are they?
No,
I don't think
there's
we have
nothing like that. Everything is very popular on our menu.
Really?
Customers will ask me what's popular. Everything is popular. People comes. Sometimes we have customers that comes to the restaurant like twice a week, so they order enchilada. Sometimes they order
Even more.
burrito, taco. I mean, they try everything. Everything's very popular. We're thankful. Yes.
So you don't have a favorite dish? What do you eat off the menu?
Tacos.
Tacos, tacos. That's something very traditional from our hometown. The tacos, always tacos. Sometimes
that's
we'll
the
try
most-
burrito, enchiladas, but if we're there to eat, like every day we eat tacos.
Yes, the
Good.
top seller is the taco.
During when the kids were in virtual school, my daughter used to order lunch 3 to 4 times a week from Limon
Exactly.
and come there and pick it up. We love the tacos, the soft shells tacos. Great. Um, all right. So do you serve soups?
Do we what?
Soup.
Do you serve soup?
During cold time, we do the tortilla soup.
Mm-hmm.
We have it most of the time, but basically we make it the most during, like this fall season start coming up, and most of our restaurants have it now. It's not in the menu, but it's always available.
Okay, great, great, great. Now I know that there's Taco Tuesdays always, and you should be busy that. Is there any other day that you're busier than not? Are you guys are just busy every day, I see across the board.
It's tacos for us every day, 7 days a week.
Oh my God.
Not just Taco Tuesday. We do tacos 7 days a week, and we have different
People love it.
kinds. People love them, even though when we think they're not gonna sell as much, like we just include the ton tacos.
Hmm.
We thought they were not gonna sell that much, but they sell like crazy. So it's like, okay, so let's keep doing tacos.
Your food is just simply amazing. Do you we're coming down to the last couple of days for Hispanic Heritage Month. Are you doing anything special? Did you guys do anything special to celebrate the month?
Well, we were going to do something in Conshohocken, an event that it was going to be coordinated with the township, but just because we're just getting out of COVID and things like that, I think the event canceled.
Okay.
But we're very proud of being Hispanic and coming to this country and follow our American dream. And I think we're getting it right now. So,
Well, you're good. The food that you have here in Conshohocken is an amazing addition to the type of restaurants that are here, and we're just glad to have you. Thank you so much for being with us here at Good Morning Country. We thank you, thank you, thank you. And now stand by. We're going to go for a word from one of our other sponsors, and we'll be right back.
thank you, Teresa. Bye.
My name is Pierce. I'm from Norristown, Pennsylvania. Graduate of Delaware State University, sports science major, member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. We are located in Norristown, Pennsylvania, 1725 Markley Street, in the Astor Shopping Center, right next to the zoo. We handle one-on-one personal training, group and fitness classes, strength and conditioning classes, kickboxing training, boxing training. We also have yoga classes and massage therapy and movement therapy. My passion has always been to help others become their best self, stronger physically and mentally.
Hey guys, before you go, how does one get if somebody has an interest in a franchise? How do we get that? How do they contact you for that?
Well, basically, they can go through a website at limontaquerias.com, and they will see a franchising how you call it, link over there. They can fill a form, and that will get to us.
Okay, great.
There is also a phone number that they can call.
No.
But like I cannot remember phone call. Let me look into my phone.
We can also add it later to our page.
Yes, I can send that to you so you can put it there. And
Okay.
yeah, because I don't know the phone number out of my head.
You don't call yourself often. We don't do that. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Let's stand by for a few upcoming events we have coming up here in Conshohocken.
Thank you very much, Teresa, for having us.
You're welcome, my friends. Thank you.
Nice to see
Thank
you,
you.
Teresa. Bye, Conshy.
Bye. So, upcoming events here in Conshohocken on October 23rd, we have the Conshohocken Annual Halloween Parade. It's coming up at 4. Registration, I think, starts at 3. It's free, and you're going to meet here at the Marywood Park, which is at 120 East 5th Avenue. Our next event coming up is going to be the Mean Girls Movie Night Out. That's a benefit event going to be for benefiting the Living Beyond Breast Cancer. The tickets are $50, and it's going to be the 20th at 6:30 p.m., benefiting Living Beyond Breast Cancer. And it's at the Leland Mansion, which is where the old Borough Hall is. That's at 720 Fayette Street here in Conshohocken. And the next upcoming event is the Candidates Forum for Conshohocken. It's going to be on Monday, the 25th at 7:30 p.m., 7:30 to 9 p.m. It's going to be at Andy's Diner on Ridge Pike, and it's free. It is hosted by the Conshohocken Business and Professional Women's Group. We're going to be there. If you're not able to join us there, we'll be able to stream live the event for you. If you have any questions for the candidates, please reach out to the Conshohocken Business and Professional Women's Group. Or if you want to send them to us, we'll have them and pass them on to that group for you. So we've come to the end of Good Morning Conshy. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in with us week after week. And as far as Hispanic Heritage Month, we have done a lot for Hispanic Heritage Month, and we have now known a little bit more about ACLAMO, and we can now go out and support Limon, which is based right here in Conshohocken. And my observation is that both the team for ACLAMO, Limon, and myself, we're all immigrants into this great country. I am really so proud of that we can come here and make an impact and have an impact in the American dream too. Thank you for joining us at Good Morning Conshy. See you soon. Bye.